Can you believe it's already been 2 weeks since I started this challenge? The progress I've made in just 14 days is seriously proof that consistency really does pay off. Today I want to take a step back and reflect on just how far I've come. So for those that are just tuning in, here's a quick recap of my goals for the Gymshark 66 challenge. I'm trying to achieve 7-8 hours of sleep each night, wake up at around 4 to 5 a.m. when possible, but always prioritizing sleep, dedicating at least 3 hours daily to my coaching business or editing these vlogs, have at least 1 plate of vegetables every day, stay within a 500 to 1000 calorie deficit, and lastly, an hour of reading before bed. Though as you'll see, I'm making progress on this habit even when the time isn't perfect. Now let's talk about the transformation so far. Here's a comparison of where I started versus where I am now. At the beginning, I weighed in at around 80.6 kilograms, partly due to bloating and water retention after a cheat day, but fast forward to this morning and I woke up at 75.8 kilograms. You can definitely see a difference in my physique. My starting point was much softer and I was definitely holding on to a lot more water weight. Now you can tell I'm noticeably leaner than what I was. It is important to note that the initial drop was a lot of water weight, my body being a lot more depleted than usual. I'm probably estimating around 3 kilos of water weight and other stuff, and I also estimate I've lost about 2 kilos worth of body fat, which actually makes sense as it's in line with my 1000 calorie daily deficit, where roughly you aim to lose about 1 kilo a week. But look, this transformation isn't just about the numbers, it's about showing what a realistic fat loss progress looks like day by day, even if I'm going a little bit more on the aggressive side. The results are definitely visible and I'm feeling much more motivated than ever. A bit of a recap of the day. Yesterday, it was packed but productive. I had a super secret appointment around 12:30. Can't share the details just yet, but definitely stay tuned. After that, I stocked up on some groceries, including some premium beef mince, some blade roast, and plenty of vegetables. Meal prepping and planning ahead is a massive part of staying consistent, and yesterday was no exception. One exciting addition to my meals was this high-protein, macro-friendly banoffee dessert that I managed to whip up to satisfy some of my sweet cravings. I found it on TikTok. I couldn't have it yesterday, but today I was like, I gotta have it. I'm at the shop, so I might as well get everything I need, and honestly, it was incredible to be able to fit to my calorie goals. I'm definitely going to be experimenting with smaller portions next time, but trust me, it hit the spot perfectly. In terms of training, I wasn't planning on working out initially, just to give my body a bit more time to recover, but when Eden called and invited me to train, I couldn't resist. I ended up hitting a push session, chest, shoulders, triceps, a little bit of biceps, and Eden wanted to do some cardio, so instead of doing it on the treadmill, we decided to go for a bit of an outdoor walk. Bit of a nice change of pace, if you ask me. By the time everything wrapped up, it got a bit late, around midnight, but I still made a priority to read. I only managed about 20 minutes before my eyes felt extremely heavy, but you know what, I still count that as a win. Even if it is a short reading session, it still helps me unwind far better than just scrolling mindlessly on my phone. Building this habit is honestly more about consistency, even if it's not the full hour. 20 minutes is still progress, and after finishing up, I got to bed around 12 and woke up around 7:30 the following morning.